So we're back at it with the one and only Baki Hanma. All right, I ain't gonna lie, these boys crossed me over. I was so overwhelmed and enthralled with the Pickle Saga that I thought them boys in Netflix was gonna pull an AOT on me. It made me wait way too many months before dropping the second half. Boy, I was wrong. This series straight crossed me up. Like, I respect y'all, but I hate this. I remember back in the day when I used to watch Dragon Ball Z and Naruto on Toonami, but even more recently with Eren Yeager and some of the other elite S tier animes. Not to take away from Ogre, Baki, all the Bubs, Retsu, Pickle, and all them, but sometimes this shit is infuriating. Anyways, we get what we want. The battle of all battles. Baki versus the man himself, Yujiro Hanma. The buildup from the break is crazy intense. And in traditional Baki fashion, he goes down to his dungeon, his basement, and he starts getting it in. Like the last few seasons or the original Baki that aired years and years ago, we finally get a mini version of the ogre. It goes throughout the years showing his true strength. All right. This man has crazy powers. He's intimidating the presidents. He sees thermal vision. Like Yujiro became so strong that he walked to a random mall full of people and starts to pick out their handicaps. That's the OP level we're talking about. If they have broken bones, cancer, fast heartbeat, bad eyesight, and much, much more, Yujiro, he can see that. That's the type of tier that he has now became a part of. The great thing about this anime is they always are pushing the envelope. Every single episode. It's kind of comical, and I'm here for it. So, like I said, we finally get to see a little background of my main man, Yujiro. We see the life and behind the scenes, low key, he's always at bars, five-star restaurants, and he spends a lot of time by himself. His final battle, or goal rather, is to have the true untethered battle with his son, the only person who can challenge him. And he does get that opportunity. The climax of this anime is well worth it. But spoiler alert, walls, they're destroying this restaurant. They're showing untethered S tier talent. They're fighting tooth and nail. Who is the baddest Hanma? Is it the young grappler Baki, who's been training all these years, or is it the seasoned vet Yujiro? Only thing Yujiro wants is to finally let loose. He's begging Baki. He's like, "You're predictable." He wants to see his true power. He wants to know if that Hanma blood truly runs as deep as Yujiro thinks it does. Yeah, we see Pickle. Pickle's there. Pickle's hanging out. He is enthralled as well. He's seeing Baki versus Yujiro. Remember, we never get to see Yujiro. We haven't seen it this far. And Pickle pops up. He is a Neanderthal. So he hops down. He tries to squabble right then and there with Yujiro. And Baki fucking loses it. Oh, I mean, it's pure war between these two.
攻撃を繰り出す5秒前から俺が自らカウントダウンしよう。5、4、3、2、1。今身を沈めることにより罰見した。上アギトと下アギト。
It's all great, but coming to the climax of it, we finally see that Yujiro definitely thinks with the Hanma blood, and they give us what we want. It's not life altering, it's not Goku versus Freeze or anything like that, but it is a perfect ending. Who do you think is the strongest? Well, part two of the spoiler, right? The ogre admits, he's like, "Son, you are an honorable opponent. You are truly strong. Hell, you actually got me to stand in the kitchen and do the dishes." But throughout the war, Yujiro, being one of the most OP characters of all time and not holding back, busts his son's eardrum. So this is deaf ears that these words are falling upon. Baki, in traditional Japanese, That's so yeah, it's part two. You know, these boys crossed me up, but I had to come back with it because those last 12 episodes were amazing. You finally get a slight closure, maybe a little spin off of my boy Redzu. So I hope it comes through. Kodak voice, go ahead and like, subscribe. Don't forget to follow your boy, dropping more content throughout the month. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We out.